The Madlanga Commission just dropped another bombshell, and this one involves stolen precious stones, a secret informant, corrupt cops, and the woman who was romantically involved with the man at the center of it all. Let's break it down. On the 23rd of June, 2026, the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry heard testimony from a woman known only as Witness K. She's an inspector within the VIP unit of the Johannesburg Metro Police Department, and she gave what's called partial in-camera testimony. That means part of her evidence was heard behind closed doors to protect her identity. So who is Witness K, and why does her testimony matter so much? According to her evidence, Witness K was in a romantic relationship with suspended EMPD Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanazi. She also supported him financially. But when she could no longer do that, she says he asked her to keep her ear to the ground and pass on any information she came across involving money. And that's exactly where things went very wrong. Witness K says she heard about a stash of illegal precious stones at a block of flats in Killarney. She passed that information on to Mkhwanazi. A raid was then carried out at the property, and stones valued at approximately 14.9 million rand were seized. Now here is the critical part. Witness K told the commission that this was not a legitimate joint operation with provincial authorities. The people involved in the raid included 2 EMPD constables, Kershali Stolz and Adrian Mackenzie, along with a man named Etienne Vanderwalt, who is the owner of a private security company.
Okay. Okay, I'm there.
Could you please turn to CJC 308? It starts on page 1. CJC 308. You just turn the page, it starts on page 1.
Oh, okay. I'm there.
Right. That front cover there, you see there's a document with an SAPS emblem in color. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Do you see that? And at the top of the page, it is labeled Forensic Science Laboratory. It has a laboratory number. Do you see that?
Yes, I do, Commissioner.
There's a reference number beneath the emblem, and towards the bottom half of the page there, do you see the words Hillbrow with a CAS number?
Yes, I do, Commissioner.
Do you recognize that CAS number?
Yes, I do. I see it here.
Do you see it? Do you recognize it? Have you come across it before?
No.
No. All right. I can confirm for you that evidence has been led that that's the CAS number for the precious stones case.
Oh, okay.
Witness
okay, thank you. I was not aware of.
Thank you. Let me ask you to please turn to page 2. Thank you.
Okay, I'm there.
And these images, Witness K, are extracted from the security footage at the apartment in Killarney. So the front page that I showed you,
okay.
Yes, the front page that I showed you shows that this is a report that was prepared by the forensic science lab, and these are the images that are contained in that lab. Do you see them?
Okay, yes. I see them.
Thank you. Do you recall I earlier asked you if you saw a picture of the apartment in Killarney, would you be able to recognize it?
Yes.
Do you see that building there on page 2?
Yes, I do see it.
Do you recognize it, or is it unfamiliar to you? Have you seen it before? Before these photos, have you seen it, or is it unfamiliar to you?
No, I have seen it before.
Where have you seen it?
Yes.
Where have you seen it?
By the time the informer took me there
So this
to
is,
see,
my apologies. Please continue. Please continue.
when the informer gave me the information, he managed to show me the flat here in Killarney. So that's the only time I saw it.
And the flat that he showed you is the building in the image you're seeing there.
Yes.
Do you see in the bottom right corner, if you're on page 2, that first image, the bottom right corner, there's some writing there in white. You don't need to read it, but do you see it?
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
that's the street address for the building.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please note it. It'll become relevant as we continue with your testimony.
Oh, okay.
Right. The two pictures on the page are not completely clear, but I want you to please take note of the red arrows. The red arrows.
Okay.
What do you call the address? Are you referring to the writing right at the bottom of each picture?
Indeed, indeed, Chairperson, at the bottom right corner, at the bottom right corner of each picture.
It doesn't quite read like an address to me. Maybe I'm...
It's the name of the street where the apartment is on, and I'll show the witness at a later stage why that address is.
If you said street, I would understand, but
Yes.
I understand an address to be more descriptive than what I see here.
Yes,
All
my
right,
apologies,
all
Chair.
right.
It's a street.
All
It's
right.
the name of the street where the
All right.
apartment block is
All
located.
right, thank you, thank you. Yes, continue, Ms. Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Chair. Witness K, do you see the images on page 3?
Yes, I can see them.
There's two images, a picture 3 and a picture 4.
Yes, I can see it.
When you look at picture 3, which is the picture on the top, you see that there are 2 red arrows. Do you see those arrows?
Yes. Yes, I can see them.
Do you see what they're pointing towards?
Yes, I can see.
What are they pointing towards?
The white VW car.
Is that the arrow on the right or the arrow on the left?
The arrow on the right.
And the arrow on the left, are you able to see what it's pointing to?
There's a
It's all right if it, yeah.
person next
It's a
to
little,
it.
yes, indeed. It's a little bit unclear, but do you see that it's pointing towards an individual there or a group of individuals?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe a correction. In that picture, the one arrow on the right, which the witness says points to a vehicle, there is a person standing there where the arrow is pointing.
Thank you, Commissioner. That's
So
correct.
It seems it's pointing at the person, not the vehicle.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness K, if you go to page 3,
Yes.
yes, the first picture on the top, it's labeled pick 3 at the bottom, pick 3. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
And you see it has 2 arrows?
Yes.
Yes. And you've indicated that the arrow on the left points to a person or some persons, and the arrow on the right is also pointing to a person.
Yes.
Do you see that?
Okay,
the arrow?
my apology.
It's in order.
I didn't see this person.
The person. Witness K, please repeat what you just said.
I was saying I'm sorry. I didn't notice there was a person just next to the car.
So,
Yeah, it seems when you go further, look at page 4, for example, and even 5. It looks, yeah, it does seem that
Yes.
the pattern is to point at
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Oh, at the. Okay.
thank you,
Oh, yes.
Chairperson.
Okay.
Witness 5, Witness K, can I ask you to go to page 5? Sorry.
I'm here, Commissioner.
Are you there? The picture on the top of page 5 is labeled at the bottom PIC 7. Do you see that?
Yes,
That first
Commissioner?
picture. Do you see the 3 red arrows once more
Yes, I do.
pointing at individuals?
Yes, I see.
Are you able to identify those individuals? Do you know who they are?
Yes, the first one is a female officer, Kesha Stokes. Then next to him is also wearing uniform. It's Norman Mackenzie. And then the third one, it's the civilian guy, Mr. Andy van der Walt.
Thank you, Witness K. Can I ask you to, in the same file, stay in the same file, please. Please turn to CJC 3112. It would be on page 16.
Okay. 16. Okay, I'm there now.
Thank you. Page 16 of the exhibit bundle, CJC 312. Page 16. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Indeed. Witness K, please describe what you see in that picture there. Do you see the individuals there? Witness K?
I can see, Commissioner.
So you're on page 16 and you can see the individuals there? Yes.
Yes, I can see
Yes.
them, Advocate.
Yes. Just to give you some context, Witness K, this image is part of the police file, the docket, and it's images that were taken by a resident in the apartment. My question to you is, are you able to identify any of the individuals on page 16?
Yes, I can.
Please do.
The one standing in full uniform, it's Officer Mackenzie. The female officer sitting down, it's Officer Keisha Listos. The man with a cap on is the civilian guy, Mr. Andy van der Walt. And the one in the red top, I don't know him.
Thank you, Witness K. In evidence that's been led before the commission, the individual with the red top has been identified as the owner of the stones in order to assist you. And these images were taken by his flatmate from inside the apartment.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can I then ask you please to go back to your paragraph 12? Your paragraph 12.
Paragraph 12.
Yes, we're on page 4, correct?
Yes.
So at this point in time, and based on the identifications you've provided, it's evident that Officers Stolz and Mackenzie have arrived at the apartment. You've identified them in a picture where they are inside the apartment. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do, Advocate.
If you go to paragraph 12 of your statement, can you please go to the third line? The third line. There is a sentence beginning approximately. Are you there?
Okay.
Please continue reading from there. That's where I stopped you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Approximately an hour and a half after I arrived home, Officer Stolz phoned me. She phoned me and told me that they were inside the apartment in Killarney, and she wanted me to speak to the owner of the stones. While I was still on the line, Officer Stolz gave her phone to the owner of the stones. I then spoke to the owner and I asked him if he had the necessary permit to be in possession of the stones.
Do you have any idea why she would have wanted you to ask this question? Why did they not do this themselves?
I will say maybe he wanted me to confirm.
Sorry? What do you say? What are you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying maybe he wanted me to confirm that they are there on that, like they have arrived on the flat.
All right, thank you.
Witness K, perhaps to follow up on the chair's question, you had earlier indicated that amongst the five of you at the meeting, you were the one who had knowledge of the stones, yourself and Mr. Etienne van der Walt, is that correct?
Yes.
Did Officer Stolz have any knowledge about the stones, apart from what you had shared?
I can't remember well in the morning how. No, I can't remember. I can't remember.
But just based on your recollection, was Officer Stolz knowledgeable about the stones? Did she know much about the stones?
No, I don't think so.
Is it a possibility that she could have given the phone to you so that you could speak to the owner as you had some knowledge about the stones? And as you indicate in paragraph 12, you then asked him questions about the stones.
Oh, yes.
Could that be a possibility?
Yes. Advocate.
Witness K, please continue to your paragraph 13.
Okay. I knew from my discussions with Mr. Simon that the owner did not have the relevant permits for the stones. While I was still on the line with the owner, I then added another person to the call. I no longer recall the name of the man who joined our call, but he used to work at the mines and he had knowledge about mining and stones. I joined him to the call because he knew about the permits required to possess the stones. While we were on the call, the man spoke to the owner and asked him if he had the permits. The owner admitted that he didn't have the permits. Officer Stolz, Mackenzie, and Mr. van der Walt then took the stones and left the apartment with the stones.
Witness K, this man that you say you no longer recall his name, did he know that what he was being asked to participate in was an operation that was not a lawful operation? Did he understand that?
No, he was not aware.
Yes. And this would have been someone that you knew from where? I, for now at least, I accept you don't recall his name, but to know that it's someone who used to work at mines and had knowledge of mining and stones would suggest that it's someone that you knew fairly closely?
Yes, it's someone I knew from where I lived before. He used to do the kitchen units and all that. And he also used to work at the mines.
Okay, so he was not a law enforcement officer?
Yes, Commissioner.
And was not an informer?
No, he was not an informer.
Okay, thank you.
Witness K, did this man that you spoke to know what types of stones you were dealing with here? Because not every stone, as you can imagine, requires a permit. So for him to ask these types of questions, I assume somebody must have told him what types of stones are being dealt with here.
Yes, I think when I called him, I told him that I'm asking on the sugar light stones. Does he know if a person have those stones? What must the person have in his possession?
All right, thank you.
Witness K, in paragraph 13, you indicate that you joined this man that had knowledge about mines. You joined him to the call because he knew about the permits required to possess the stones. Do you see that?
Paragraph 14.
13, your paragraph 13.
18. Oh, okay, sorry. I knew from a discussion with someone.
In the fifth line from yes, you say that you joined the man to the call because he knew about the permits required to possess the stones. You further on explain in the paragraph that this man that you had added to the call, he continued and he spoke to the owner directly and asked the owner if he had the necessary permits. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Witness K, let me ask you, if the purpose of all of this, if the aim was to steal the stones as you've testified and give them to Django, why did you speak to the owner about the permits? What was the purpose in inquiring from the owner about the permits? Why not just take the stones?
To be honest, when you go to someone's place, you need to have a strategy of how you will play with his mind. So if you have full information, he will think that we are taking the stones to be booked at the police station, as well as we knew that they were not going to be taken, like to be booked at the nearest police station. So we had to have full information to know that he is in possession of the stones. He doesn't have a proper paperwork for him to be in possession of the stones.
And Witness K, if that was part of the strategy, what was the end game? Were you trying to scare the owner to giving up the stones, or was the aim to make him feel comfortable that these are police officers confiscating the stones? What was the aim?
So, since the officers were in uniform.
So what happened to the stones after the raid? According to Witness K, the stones were handed over to an informant. That informant then paid her 110,000 rand. She says this money was split equally between 5 people, meaning each person walked away with 22,000 rand. And to cover their tracks, Witness K alleges that false operational logs and SAP 13 forms were created to make the entire operation look like a legitimate police exercise. Let that sink in. Fake documentation, stolen precious stones, a cover-up involving law enforcement officers, and the suspended deputy chief of the EMPD allegedly at the center of it all. This testimony adds a whole new layer to what we're already seeing from the Madlanga Commission, and we know from our previous video that Mkhwanazi is also linked to the Medicare 24 scandal and the cancelled 360 million rand SAPS tender. This commission is pulling back the curtain on something very deep, and it is only getting started. We will keep you updated as more testimony comes out. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.